Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, Singy, this guy's been tearing it up at the plate, leading the entire league in batting average.
He's really making it look easy out there, Boog. Poised, patient, and hitting to all fields. Looking forward to seeing him in action in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and starting this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch misses way outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And Freddie takes the K. And now the rookie second baseman went deep in the ball game last night. First pitch just misses. Sanchez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani, right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. And ball inside. 1. 2 out, space is empty. And there's the strike. Next offering is down low. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Mookie Betts. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Roki Sasaki. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Marcell Ozuna leading things off and takes a strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Trey Turner.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Sasaki, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Misses off the inside. Now 2-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one off the mark, 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here in Miami, here's Teoscar Hernandez. Sanchez back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Sanchez in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. Out to short. Turner on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ball 1, no strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. 1 gone, runner at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Josh Young. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Just missing there. And it's 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now. And here is Dylan Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To third, and that's a fair ball. Here's the veteran second baseman, Randall Grichuk. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. It's going to have.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's even up. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that is out of play. Chopped left side. Young. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And that quickly 2 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a little roller right side, but that rolls foul. Pulls that one foul. Right side. And that chance handled to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. There's a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. That's way outside, and it's 3-2. Inside ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So the batting order turns over. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1 low.
1-0.
Mountcastle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard, base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Trey Turner with a chance now. First pitch misses. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-1 now. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay. And he's in there as they take the lead. 2 runs come in. 1 down, runner at third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air. Hernandez. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Josh Young. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That catches the corner. Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Start of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 6. Right through there for a strike.
0-1. Nope. That's inside.
That one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Cruz makes the grab, and there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's down and
ball
in.
2-2 the count.
High fly ball out to center field. Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. And there's a foul ball. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Dylan Cruz. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Close, but called a ball. And now 3-0.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stepping in, Randall Grichuk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One away with a runner at third. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a strike. Hernandez in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Just missed. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
2 strikes.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate, a game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now a chance for Andy Pajas. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's off the outside edge. 1-1. Late swing fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Huge strikeout there. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Grounded out. his first time up. Little chopper rolls foul. The Dodgers threatening. Out front, rip foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cruz. And that's the third out. Back here in Miami, and now Ryan Mountcastle. Sasaki back to work. And there's a ball. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it himself. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Turner, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's got to climb the ladder out there.
Strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the dirt, and it scoots away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
That's to third. Tosses across to first, and Freeman is retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Ripped to third and caught. Now here is Shohei Ohtani.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Here's Betts. Sanchez checks the runner. Ohtani back in. That's a little bit low. On the corner for a strike, and 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. And foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That ball's foul.
Turns and fires to Betts. And he chases that one. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, Josh Young. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Hernandez snags it, and there's 2 down. Dylan Cruz the next up for the Marlins. First pitch misses. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Grichuk in the box again, takes a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matthew Liberator.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one missing inside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Will Smith to the plate. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Ball 1 there. And that one fouled off. The Fish trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong snags it on the run. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that one sliced foul. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's inside, and it's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Miami, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. And that one is inside ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Count full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That one just missing inside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
2 balls.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Bender checks over to first, and he's back. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Freeman hits it in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Edman around second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now here is number 6. And delivers outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now a fly ball to right center. Sanchez gets under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that drops in for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Cruz on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Blake Treinen.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Max Muncy getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 13.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Trey Turner. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And at the plate for Miami, Adley Rutschman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Treinen goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Foul ball there. Misses the zone for a ball.
Strikes.
That was the sweeper. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Rutschman retired. And now it's going to be Josh Young. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swinging a foul out of play. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
They get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2 down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
The count.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Bautista checks on first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball. In for a strike. 3-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Next pitch off the plate. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So the tying run at second.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That one just misses. 3-2 now.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining. So the Marlins go with a new arm, David Robertson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Tommy Edman trying to deliver as the hero. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two on, 2 outs. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 2. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Robertson is just 1 strike away. Just misses. And the count's full.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.